Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fantasy Football. I'm Todd Gonzalez, and well, we are in the last week of the regular season, week 17 of season 3, and the Rogues are going to host the Baldur's Gate Space Hamsters at home on Sunday night in front of a worldwide international audience. So this is a primetime game. All eyes will be on it, and man, it is deserving of the honor because the stakes in this one are very high. The Baldur's Gate Space Hamsters, if they win, they will be the number 6 wild card, and if the Daggerford Rogues win, we will win the Sword Coast division. However, if we lose, we would cede the division to Waterdeep, and we would be the number 5 seed. And that is because Waterdeep actually played earlier today. Their game has wrapped up. They have defeated the Selgaunt Imps 23-10 in Waterdeep at Acquisitions Incorporated Stadium. They got out to a big lead and just dominated wire to wire. And so they have finished 11-5. And the Rogues, with our 10-4-1 record, well, we would have a better record than them if we are able to defeat the Space Hamsters. But we can expect to take their best shot today, as they are 8-7, and because of the results of a couple of other games, namely the Miners and the Beholders, with the Miners winning 31-28, they improved to 10-6. Meanwhile, the Yartar Giants finished 9-7 as they have lost to the Everland Blink Dogs. And so, if Baldur's Gate can defeat us today, they would be tied with the Yartar Giants with a 9-7 record, which would put them right in line for that last wild card spot. If we take a look at the standings here in the AFC, you can see the Giants sitting there at number 6, 9-7, the Space Hamsters right behind them. If they win, they would hold the tiebreaker over Yartar and usurp them for the last playoff spot. The Miners at 10-6, they have actually won the division. They don't have the X next to the name because the week is not done yet, but they have done it. They are in. They're going to be the number 3 seed. The Marsimber Mind Flayers are going to be the number 4 seed with a 9-6-1 record, as they tied with Neverwinter earlier today. And the Rogues 10-4-1. Again, if we win, we win the division. However, if we lose, we drop all the way to number 5. So the stakes for this game are enormous. I can't wait to get down to the action on the field. This should be a good one, as both of these teams are going to be playing for our playoff lives. And the last thing I want to do before we go into the last week of the season is schedule a fan appreciation day. As I want the fans to know that we appreciate them. So let's see, we could do free golf passes. Who plays golf in Daggerford? That's not going to work. Renaissance tickets. Again, this is just tickets to go outside. This is the Renaissance. This is the Forgotten Realms. You go outside and you can fight a dragon, and go on a quest, and woo a lady and be a knight. It's the Renaissance already. Team license plates for your horse-drawn carriage. We could do fanny packs. Everybody loves fanny packs. We could do, water bottles. That's an exciting one. Or we could do long sleeve t-shirts. I'm torn, but I think I gotta go fanny packs. I think we're gonna give away free fanny packs to everybody at the stadium. Come on down to Daggerford Stadium and get your free Daggerford Rogues fanny pack for Fan Appreciation Day. And welcome back, everybody, to Daggerford Stadium. A sellout crowd here today and a national audience for the Daggerford Rogues and the Baldur's Gate Space Hamsters. The temperature is freezing down on the field, 32 degrees, but no wind to speak of today, as we've got a calm, chill day for football. And the Baldur's Gate Space Hamsters fighting for their playoff lives. If they win, they're in the dance. Marty Schottenheimer coaching up his team as they are preparing to face the presumptive MVP favorite Alex Appleseed, who has put together a fine quarterback campaign. He leads the league in passing efficiency, 28 touchdowns against 7 interceptions is the best ratio in the league. And Sylvester Gordon has really gotten it going over the last few weeks, salvaging his season stats as he has collected at least 5 receptions in each of the last 3 contests. Gordon was our leading receiver each of the first 2 years, had 2 straight 1,000-yard seasons, but is going to fall well short of that this season as he is set to enter free agency at the end of the year. But we're not thinking about free agency right now. We're thinking about playoffs, as the Rogues need to win today if we want to win the division. The difference between playing a home playoff game in 2 weeks versus playing on the road the very next week out there. So Baldur's Gate has won the toss. They elect to kick off, and we take one last look at the Sword Coast standings. Daggerford really would rather have that division championship. As this kickoff goes into the end zone, Spuds will not return it, and we will start from the 20-yard line. The Rogues have been one of the best teams in the league on first down and in the first quarter all season long. Looking to get this game started off on the right foot. And first down and 10 here, we will hand it off to Damian Bennett on the right side, and he can't get around Greg Jack-o'-lantern, who burst through the hole that time and made the play. And they're going to call it no gain. Second down and 10. Appleseed under center here. He will go back to pass. Rolling out to the left now, and he's going to look for Bennett, and caught! Damian Bennett on the wheel route to the 40-yard line. A perfect throw for Alex Appleseed. That gains 21 yards. And man, what a perfect throw by Appleseed, just floating it out there over the linebacker. We've got it out across the 40 now, and we're going to come out once again in the I formation. Appleseed calling audibles back there, and he will hand it off to Bennett up the middle, and not much room there as he fights for about 2 yards. On 2nd and 8, Mike Lunchpail checked into the game at tailback. Appleseed with 3 wide receivers, and now we're going to split Buckshank out wide as well. Appleseed changing something over on the right side. He will go back to pass, and he tries to get it for Tugboat underneath. Wide open, Craig Tugboat hit hard, but a first down as he crosses the 45-yard line into Baldur's Gate territory. That time they came out in a dime formation and sent everybody in an all-out blitz, but Alex Appleseed was well prepared for it and knew exactly where to go with the ball. That gets the Rogues a fresh set of downs in enemy territory. Handoff right side. Bennett taken down by Jack-O-Lantern. What a play as he came off the block just in time for a 1-yard loss. Well, apparently Greg Jack-O-Lantern came to play today, as he has made a couple of great stops in the running game already. Now on 2nd down and 11, Appleseed changing the play at the line of scrimmage. They've got everybody stacked against the left side. He's changing something again. Needs to hurry to get the snap off, and he will run the play fake here, and throwing for Bennett, or Buckshank rather, on the right side. A completion to the 25-yard line. Beg your pardon, I don't know what I'm talking about. But Alex Appleseed here on the play fake, drawing the defense's attention, and Buckshank just able to get open on that corner pattern. He has been so deadly on that route for the last few years. The second big gain by Appleseed in the passing game. We've got the ball now well into Space Hamster territory at the 25. Appleseed will go back to pass, looking into the end zone for Tugboat. What a catch! And he's going to be held out at the 2-yard line. The leaping catch there by Tugboat on that fly route. He continues to be stellar at that straight line run and catch, and that sets us up with a 1st and goal at the 2. Tugboat already with 2 receptions for 35 yards today. He is the presumptive favorite to be the Offensive Rookie of the Year in the Fairhaven Football League this season, as he leads all rookies in touchdowns. Handoff, Bennett left side, gets into the end zone, touchdown Rogues. Damian Bennett's 16th rushing touchdown on the season. It comes on this game's opening drive. Fans in their brand new Daggerford Rogues fanny packs going crazy in celebration as Damian Bennett has gotten us on the board first. 8-play drive going 79 yards in 4 minutes and 16 seconds, and perhaps Baldur's Gate made a bad decision in choosing to kick off to start the game. They should have known how good Daggerford is on the opening drive. Well, Morgan Walker here from the 1-yard line will try to take it up the middle, but can't elude Sam Bamson as the closing speed of the backup safety tracks her down at the 17. They'll have a 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. I formation and 2 tight ends in behind Tim Knutson. First time the Baldur's Gate Space Hamsters have had the ball in this game. They will hand it off to Goodberry up the middle, and good blocking as they just push the Daggerford defense back for a 7-yard gain. 2nd down and 3 upcoming now. They've got 3 wide receivers in. Knutson will come out of the shotgun. He goes back to pass. Pressure. He gets it away to Walker. A nice catch, and that will get them a 1st down to the 34. Now Knutson on 1st down will come out with the I formation. Goodberry the deep back behind him, and they will get the call on the left side. Breaking a tackle, and another tackle. A great run by Goodberry, spinning down across the 40-yard line for an 8-yard pickup. Simon Goodberry is the engine that drives this Baldur's Gate offense. He has propelled them to the number 2 ranking in the league in rushing. It's Goodberry, a Pro Bowl running back for the 3rd consecutive season, just having another great campaign. And now another handoff, and he will get close to a 1st down. I don't know if they'll give him the spot. They will not. It'll be 3rd down and inches now. The sellout crowd here at Daggerford Stadium on their feet for a 3rd down and inches, trying to make as much noise for the team as they can. Itulamili will go in motion off to the left side. Goodberry in the backfield. Knutson under center. It will be a handoff. Goodberry left side blown up. Larry Law. What a huge hit. A loss of 2 and their drive stalls out. They will have to punt it away. The 2nd-year defensive end, Larry Law, making his presence felt early in this game with a bone-crunching hit on Simon Goodberry. Here's Mitch Berger in for the 1st time to kick it away. Kevin Rhombus is back for the return. The punt by Berger is a short one, and Rhombus is going to call for a fair catch at the 20. First down and 10 for the Rogues. We will come out in an I formation here. Handoff Bennett, right side, trying to find a hole, and Marco Marks says, "You're not going anywhere," tackling him for no gain. Baldur's Gate with some success in stopping Daggerford's running game, as we have just accounted for 4 rushing yards so far on the day. Now Appleseed here on second down, calling an audible, sending Buckshank off to the right. It's going to be a counter in that direction, and good blocking this time, but tracked down from behind. Ike Reese showing off some impressive speed for a linebacker, holding Bennett to a gain of 2. Now it'll be 3rd and 8. Appleseed from the shotgun. Going to try to hit Buckshank on the slant. He's got him. First down, Ozymataz Buckshank. Lined up out wide receiver that time, and he came across the middle in one-on-one coverage against a linebacker. Appleseed identifying the mismatch. Rocky Christmas can't hang with Ozymataz Buckshank, and everybody knows it. Appleseed has started out 5 of 5, 88 yards. No touchdowns yet, but no picks also. He leads the league in passing efficiency and yards per attempt, looking to improve upon that here today somehow. Handoff Bennett, right side, and a nice hit. That time by Des Baker, as Bennett picked up 8 yards. And now it'll be 2nd and 3. From about the 43-yard line. 2 tight ends in for Appleseed, calling an audible here, and we will hand it to Bennett on the left. Bennett getting a block downfield from Girlfriend, and a nice run into their territory at the 47. First down and 10. Mike Lunchpail checked into the game at tailback. Appleseed going back to pass, looking for Buckshank on the left. He's got it. Another catch for Buckshank and another first down for the Rogues. Buckshank taking over this game in the early goings. He has been a dynamite target for Alex Appleseed early in this game. Here we will go back to pass. Appleseed looking out again for Buckshank. A throw off his back foot. Intercepted Des Baker. A terrible throw by Appleseed that time. He got into a weird animation. Threw it into double coverage anyway. So I can't really blame it on the animation. That's his 9th interception of the season. And Baldur's Gate will take over at the 31. A huge turnover. We'll see if it's able to get them back in the game. Then we'll come out with 2 tight ends and 2 in the backfield, I formation. They will send Peaches Lloyd in motion off to the left. Trailed by Ilko, handoff Goodberry. Up the middle, he will pick up 5 yards. A good gain on first down for the Space Hamsters. 2nd and 6, and Knutson will come out once again in the I formation. Itula Mealy going in motion off to the left. Back to pass, Knutson has time. Now looks for Mealy in the flat, stays in bounds, and a first down for Baldur's Gate, getting it out near the 45. That will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Daggerford leading 7-0, but Baldur's Gate on the move, trying to take advantage of a rare interception by Alex Appleseed. They will have the ball on their own 45-yard line to start the second period. 2 tight ends in, and Knutson will hand to Goodberry on the right, and he is tracked down by Lefty Washington, making the stop. That'll bring up a 2nd and 8. You can see the offensive production so far. The Rogues outgaining the Space Hamsters by nearly 100 yards. Handoff Goodberry out of the shotgun, and that won't go anywhere. Justice Bunn in the backfield to make the play for a short loss. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 9. From the 46-yard line, they will come out of the shotgun. Knutson back to pass. Pressure coming now, and nearly picked as Travis Cobweb jumped the route that time, and if he would have been able to haul that in, he had nothing but green grass in front of him. But it falls incomplete, and they will have to punt. The Space Hamsters unable to take advantage after the turnover. Here's Mitch Berger for the 2nd time today. His first punt was a very short one, just 37 yards, uncharacteristic of a good punter. This one is going to bounce inside the 10, and it will go through the end zone, so we will take over at the 20-yard line. Appleseed started out the day completing his first 7 or 8 passes, something like that, but on that last pass he did not look like himself. So here on 1st and 10, he will hand it off to Bennett, and Bennett able to gain about a yard, but Jack-o'-lantern off that right side making the play. Another look at the offensive production. The Rogues dominating in time of possession and yardage. Appleseed back to pass here, rolling out to the left, and he's going to try to hit Bennett on the wheel route, and that's going to be a first down. Bennett taking it across the 35 to the 37. He is pushed out of bounds there by Danny Lyons. Appleseed that time just going through the progressions and finally coming back to Bennett in the flat, and that has been such a great connection. Bennett, the 2nd leading receiver on the team this season. Bennett has led all running backs in the past 2 seasons in receptions and receiving yardage, and receiving touchdowns as well. as he really does have good rushing stats, but it's in the passing game that he does his best work. And now here he will be wide open on the right. Again, Damian Bennett with a good block downfield across the 40 and well into Baldur's Gate territory. They had nobody on him, and he just picked up a huge gain. And now Bennett will take the next play off. There you can see his stats. He's already up to 61 receiving yards in this game. And on 1st down and 10, Appleseed will go back to pass. Looking deep on the right for Gordon into the end zone, and caught! Sylvester Gordon, touchdown Rogues! What a catch, leaping, and the acrobatic play by Sylvester Gordon. As that was a money throw by Appleseed as well, putting it where only his receiver could get it. A 37-yard touchdown pass. Sylvester Gordon making his presence felt. And with 9:08 to go in the second quarter, Daggerford leads by 2 touchdowns. Danilo Fantone in to kick the extra point. Puts it up, and it is good. Well, coming into this one, both teams were talking about how this was going to be just like a playoff game. Basically a playoff atmosphere out here in Daggerford today. That's how both coaches were framing it. Walker taking the kickoff here will get it across the 25, a nice return. And the fans are certainly getting into it. It's loud down there on the field. The Daggerford faithful came to play today, and man, it really does feel like a playoff game. Absolutely, both of these teams giving it their all out there on the field, but it's been all Daggerford in the first half. They will hand to Goodberry here, a nice run on 1st down. We'll see if they're able to make anything of this drive. Rogues' offense has looked very good, apart from one blemish, the interception. Baldur's Gate is going to need to get something going here on that side of the ball if they want to get back in this game. Hand off Goodberry up the middle, and a nice run again as Goodberry has been finding holes in the run game. That will pick them up a 1st down to the 42. Simon Goodberry, such a nimble running back. Agile and aggressive up the middle. Knutson back to pass here. Pressure coming from Tumbleweed. Gets it away to Mealy. A nice catch hanging onto the ball as he was hit hard by Justice Bunn. But that will get them another fresh set of downs. So the Space Hamsters really have something going here. They will have a 1st down and 10. They've got the ball inside our territory, but Justice Bunn snuffing out that running play in the backfield, coming through the hole and making the stop for a 1-yard loss. 7 minutes to go now in the second quarter, a 2nd down and 11. Handoff once again on the left. Goodberry with good blocking will pick up about 10 yards, close to a 1st down, and that will get the ball to the 40-yard line. Hear the crowd chanting defense here on 3rd down and 2. They are as loud as I've ever heard them here in Daggerford. Knutson back to pass. Looking left. Caught! Walker, 1st down inside the 30. The Space Hamsters really have something going here. You see Knutson 4 of 5 for 39 yards to start out this game. He's been very good, but he hasn't thrown that many passes. Handoff Goodberry, left side. And a short run. Justice Bunn making the tackle at the 25. 2nd down now and 7. Knutson will send Mealy in motion off to the right. Defense coming out here in the base package, and he will go back to pass. We blitz the corner, but Tumbleweed gets the pressure across the middle and comes away with the sack. His 11th on the season to lead the Rogues. Gerard Tumbleweed has been such a force in the middle of the defensive line all season long. He is having an all-pro type season. 11 sacks now, and back to pass. And we got him again! This time it's Lefty Washington with Tumbleweed right behind him. Sacks on 2 consecutive plays. For Daggerford's defense, we push him back, and now it'll be 4th down and long, and that pushes him out of field goal range as well. Marty Schottenheimer will send out the punt unit. Oh, it all went disastrous for Baldur's Gate. They had the ball well into field goal range, but 2 straight sacks forced them right back out of it. Here's Mitch Berger to punt it away for the 3rd time. They've got to be feeling bitter about not getting any points on that drive. He gets the punt away, and it's going to be a touchback as that will land well into the end zone. 4:03 to go in the first half. Daggerford now firmly in control. If we can get some points on this drive, we could really think about putting them away early. We'll come out of the I formation. Hand off Bennett, right side, and blown up by Jack-O-Lantern. We couldn't get a man on him. So we had Barbecue out there lead blocking, but Jack-O-Lantern slipping through and making the play. Line struggling to open up holes for Damian Bennett on the right side, but we've been effective running the ball on the left. Run a play action over there now, and Appleseed rolling out. Gets a good block from Girlfriend, and trying to float it for Buckshank, and nearly intercepted. My goodness, that was a bad pass. As a Baldur's Gate defender actually knocked it away from his friend who would have had the interception. A lucky break there for Daggerford as Appleseed, scrambling around, made his 2nd panic decision of the game. He's really got to start limiting those mistakes here, as that would have been a boneheaded play. Now he will go back to pass and looking outside for Bennett. And caught! Bennett over the shoulder, making the catch. What a play by Bennett that time. You can see the size advantage he's got over the cornerback. The big, speedy running back, just thriving in this system. Making yet another catch. He's up to 79 receiving yards in this one. Last week he had a 200-yard rushing game. Perhaps today we could see him have a 200-yard through the air. Hand off now Bennett, left side, and he will rumble forward for a gain of about 5 or 6. 2nd and 4 now, and we are approaching the 2-minute warning. Appleseed working under center. Lunch Pail checked into the game now at tailback. We'll go back to pass, and Appleseed gonna take the sack that time as they had a rusher come around the end. Mark Hamster wheel making a nice spin move there on Bell and getting to Appleseed way in the backfield for a big loss. So that play took us to the 2-minute warning. We will now have a 3rd down and 10. Appleseed working out of the shotgun. And he will go back to pass. Looking off to the left, nobody's open, and he's going to try to throw it for Eel, and again knocked down. And again, that was a dangerous pass. Good coverage downfield that time by the Space Hamsters, and we'll be forced to try to punt it away. Here's Fred Pantoliano, the lefty. A good punt, as this one's going to be fielded at about the 10-yard line. A fair catch made by Walker. That was a beautiful punt, a 50-yarder with no chance for a return. Now Baldur's Gate will take over, backed up deep into their own territory. They're going to come out with 2 tight ends here, and we'll see if they try to actually do anything for the half, whether they try to run a 2-minute drill, and that's a good start. Goodberry up the middle, and he breaks through. Goodberry at the 50, the 40, the 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Baldur's Gate. No flags on the field. An 89-yard touchdown run, exactly what they needed to get back in this game. The speed on display and great blocking as well. The offensive line springing it. He stiff-armed Larry Law to the ground, and that was all it took. Breaking 1 tackle and springing him for the 89-yarder. It's the longest run we've seen against the Daggerford defense all season long. Kerry London for the kick. It's up and good. That'll make it 14-7. Otis Spuds for the return here from the 3. Trying to make something happen. He takes it straight up the middle. The Rogues will start at the 28-yard line after the kickoff return by Otis Spuds. Appleseed will come out under center here. He will go back to pass. Looking for Buckshank on the left, and incomplete as Appleseed with an inaccurate throw. We've seen Appleseed improve his accuracy so much over the last couple of seasons. He is completing over 65% of his passes this year, but looking like his season 1 self on that one as he threw it to nobody. Now on 2nd and 10, we're going to try a run play for Bennett. Right side, and a good run, but an even better tackle is Greg Jack-o'-lantern on the 2nd effort, taking him down for a gain of about 4. A big 3rd down and 7 upcoming here. It's Baldur's Gate trying to get off the field. Appleseed will work out of the shotgun. Bennett flanking him to the right. He will go back to pass, looking over the middle for Gordon. He's got it, and just enough for the 1st down. And we will hustle back up to the ball, try to hit him with the 2-minute drill as we try to run the 2-minute offense here. Appleseed calling the play at the line of scrimmage. He will once again work out of the shotgun. Pump fake, and he is going to float it to the right for Eel, but knocked down. Good play by Rob Devine. 2nd and 10 now. Appleseed will go back to pass. Pressure coming now. He rolls to the right, and looking to the right, deep for Gordon. What a catch! What a play by Gordon. Appleseed just heaving it up there. A prayer of a pass in single coverage for Gordon. We're going to call our first timeout with 44 seconds to go in the half, and Gordon with his 3rd reception, he's up to 73 receiving yards on the day. That was a desperation pass if I've ever seen one, but Gordon making it happen downfield. 1st and 10, Appleseed looking left, this time for Sandman, and incomplete, as there were 3 Space Hamsters there converging on the ball. They're on the edge of field goal range here at the 32-yard line. Cannot afford to take a sack in this situation. Appleseed coming out from the shotgun once again. He will look out to the left for Sandman, and a great play by the defender. That was number 84, Byron Cherry, the defensive end, getting out there and getting a hand on the pass. 37 seconds now to go in the 1st half. And Appleseed will work out of the shotgun, an empty backfield behind him. He will go back to pass. Pressure now, and he gets it away, but it's a fumble, and it's picked up by Hamster Wheel. The 2nd turnover for Appleseed on the 1st half. As he put the ball on the ground, it would have knocked us way out of field goal range anyway. There was nobody open. He took too long. And the Baldur's Gate defense making a huge play, and now they're going to have a chance to score some more points before the half. What a turnaround this has been in the last minute of the first half. Rogues are turning the ball over today, and Baldur's Gate looking to take advantage. They're going to come out 3 wide receivers. Knutson back to pass. He's got all day to throw. Looking underneath for Johnson. Catfish Johnson picking up close to a first down, and they will call a timeout as they've got the ball now in our territory. It'll be 2nd down and inches now, and Knutson will come out with 3 wide receivers, and he will work out of the shotgun. Goodberry in the backfield with him. He goes back to pass. They pick up the blitz. He gets it across the middle to Itulamili, and that'll be a first down to the 40. That play picked them up 7 yards, and now with 24 seconds to go, they need about 8 yards before they're in field goal range. Mealy will go in motion here, and Knutson back to pass. They pick up the pressure beautifully. He gets it away. Peaches Lloyd, and that'll be about 9 yards, and that's going to be what they need to get into field goal range. They will hustle back up to the ball here, and Knutson will come out of the shotgun formation. He goes back to pass. Pressure from Bunn. Gets it away. Picked off. It's Boomstick, but a flag down. Larry Law was offsides. And so they will keep the ball, the penalty on the defense, and that'll give them a first down. Oh, I don't believe it. The interception by Boomstick negated. And with 11 seconds to go now, the Space Hamsters have 1 timeout. They've got time to run 1 more play. We'll see if they take a shot at the end zone here. Defense, we're going to play it safe. We're going to have everybody deep guarding that end zone. Knutson will go back to pass. Looking underneath, caught Lloyd, and a huge hit by Polamalu at the 9-yard line, keeping him out of the end zone, and they're going to now bring out the field goal unit. With 7 seconds to go in the first half, this will be a 26-yard field goal attempt for Kerry London. The Space Hamsters trying to draw it within 4. What an end to the first half they have had. The kick is up, and it's good, and now they've scored 10 consecutive points to get right back in this football game. So we go into halftime, the score 14-10 Rogues. A look at the halftime stats, you can see the Space Hamsters with 129 rushing yards. Meanwhile, the Rogues offense has come almost exclusively through the air. Baldur's Gate has scored the last 10 points of this ball game, and they will get the ball to start the second half. They've got all the momentum in the world. They're fighting for their playoff lives. Man, this is turning into a really good football game as Walker taken down before she can get to the 20-yard line. Good coverage that time by Otis Spuds. They will come out with 2 tight ends here. Another look at the offensive production as we start this drive. Tim Knutson with Goodberry behind him. And the defense in their base 4-3 package. Toss play, Goodberry nowhere to go on the right side, but he sheds a tackle and picks up about a yard. Polamalu cleaning that one up. Goodberry had that 89-yard rush earlier, and that constitutes a huge portion of the Space Hamsters' offensive output thus far. Now on 2nd down and 9. Once again, they are in the I formation. Pressure coming. Knutson gets it away and dropped. A rare drop there by Peaches Lloyd, who has some of the best hands in the game. Lloyd caught 21 touchdown passes a season ago when he was with the Selgaunt Imps. He has moved over to Baldur's Gate and really has opened up this offense for them. He's been their number 1 receiver all season long. And a pass now left, nearly picked as Cobweb had it go off his helmet. Well, that'll be a 3 and out as the pass falls incomplete, and they will have to punt it away. Cobweb with another opportunity for a pick 6 there. Could have been another defensive touchdown for the man that owns the record for the longest touchdown in Faerun Football League history. He returned an interception, 106 yards earlier in the year. Rhombus here calling a fair catch at the 45. 1st and 10 now. Appleseed will come out of the I formation. He goes back to pass, and he's going to be sacked. Taken down in the backfield as they had the cornerback blitz called that time. That's going to lose 9 yards. They had the perfect play called that time as I did not even see that guy coming at all. He got into the backfield unabated, and a huge play on 1st down for Baldur's Gate's defense. Appleseed here will go back to pass. Looks out to the right for Buckshank, and that'll be a completion. That'll pick up all those sack yardage back. Now it'll be 3rd down and about 9. Buckshank with 4 catches on the day for 52 yards. On 3rd down, Appleseed back to pass, looking out for Gordon in the flat, and he dropped it, couldn't hang on to it. Gordon thinking about running with the ball before he came down with it. And a rare drop for him, and now it'll be 4th and 9 at our own 46. We will have to punt. We've now seen on consecutive drives, Peaches Lloyd dropped one, and now Sylvester Gordon has dropped one. That's really 2 of the more talented receivers in the league. Very rare occurrence. You don't see that every day. Pantaleano kicking it well out of bounds, and not a very good kick. They will have it at about the 25. Fred Pantoliano has all the leg strength in the world, but perhaps lacking a bit in accuracy as he learns how to hone in his prodigious power of his left foot. Now, Goodberry, left side, great blocking downfield, will pick up about 10 yards. Goodberry has had such a good game so far today. The Space Hamsters running the ball at will all over the Daggerford defense. Now on 2nd and inches, they've got 2 tight ends. They will hand it to Goodberry again. He slips a tackle, and a nice run will pick up about 5 yards. It's Polamalu making the tackle at the 40-yard line. Space Hamsters with a chance to take the lead on this drive. They've scored 10 unanswered points. And if they get into the end zone here, they could find themselves on top for the first time in this game. They will run it for Goodberry. Left side this time. Sheds a tackle and a nice run again. He picks up about 8 yards. Boomstick on the tackle. But Goodberry is really in a rhythm here. He's bouncing off tacklers like a pinball. Now they'll have a 2nd down and 3. They will come out of the offset I formation. Bronco Nagurski in at fullback. Knutson back to pass, looking off to the right, and knocked away, nearly intercepted by Lefty Washington. What a play by Lefty, who's really improved so much as a pass defender in his short time in the league. He has ascended to becoming one of the league's top middle linebackers. Goodberry on the call to the right, picks up the 1st down, a gain of 5. The running game is really working for Baldur's Gate on this drive as they have gained 24 yards on just 4 rushes. 1st and 10 here, and now Pinner checked into the game at tailback. Lloyd will come in motion off to the right. Knutson under center here, and he will go back to pass. They pick up the blitz. He looks over the middle and knocked away as Sarkon the Wise was backed up in pass coverage that time and broke up the pass. That'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 48-yard line. Knutson back to pass, and pressure coming, gets it away on the right. Caught Lloyd, and tackled by Ilko as he spins down at the 27. A great catch there by Lloyd, leaping and contorting to make the catch, and it will get them a 1st down. Baldur's Gate got down big early in the game, but they have really turned it around, and they are looking like they are having a great drive here as all of the linebackers do in the wave. Goodberry off the left, picks up about 5. A nice gain on 1st down and a good tackle by Washington to prevent a longer one. 2nd and 5 here. Knutson will come out of the shotgun. He goes back to pass. Pressure coming now. Gets it away to the right for Lloyd. Wide open. And inside the 10-yard line, a 1st down. A 16-yard pickup, and now they've got it at the 6-yard line. Baldur's Gate not going quietly in this one. They want to make the playoffs, and they are playing their hearts out right now, just leaving everything on the field. I formation, 5.5 to go in the 3rd. Handoff Goodberry, untouched up the middle, touchdown! And Baldur's Gate has taken over the lead in this game. Great blocking, and Simon Goodberry unstoppable on that drive as they go right down the field and score a touchdown. And the Baldur's Gate Space Hamsters have now scored 17 unanswered points. That was just a brilliant drive, 10 plays, and their offensive linemen winning at the line of scrimmage and opening holes for Goodberry. And now the Rogues will have to answer, down by 3. Spuds from the goal line, off to the right side, and he gets across the 20. We'll start at the 22. The big difference in this game has been Baldur's Gate winning at the point of attack. Daggerford's rushing attack has been pedestrian, and the Baldur's Gate offense has been able to run the ball at will. Appleseed on 1st and 10 is going to call an audible. We're going to try the counter play off to the left. I really feel like it's going to work. We hand it to Bennett, and he can't get a block, but he will somehow find a 2-yard gain in a play that looked dead from the start. Rogues really trying to get that running game going as we have passed the ball effectively, but just 14 points to show for it. A couple of turnovers from Alex Appleseed, who has made some uncharacteristic mistakes in this game. Now here on 1st down, he will roll out to the right. Now looking for Buckshank, deep. He's got it with a blocker. Buckshank across the 40, a 1st down for the Rogues. Appleseed waiting for him to come open. Buckshank ran all the way across the field and finally found open space at the last second. There you see Appleseed's stats on the day. He's 14 of 22, 277 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 pick. The man who leads the league in passing efficiency on the season. Handoff, left side, Bennett, blown up in the backfield, taken down by the safety, Dave Sportsman. Now on 2nd down and 10, Appleseed will come out of the 3 wide receiver set, and he will look for Gordon on the right side, and caught Gordon for a 1st down to the 25. Boy, the cornerback that time, Des Baker, jumping the route, and that caused my heart to palpitate a little bit as I thought he was going to undercut it and come up with a pick. Instead, he lost that gamble, and Gordon had his 4th catch. He is up to 85 receiving yards now in the game. thrown one. Now on first down, we will hand it to Bennett, left side, and a good gain, and now they're going to get Lions for a face mask penalty. That'll move us ahead 5 yards. We'll have a 2nd and short. 2nd down and inches. Appleseed on the play fake, looking to the end zone for Gordon, blocked away. Good coverage that time by Des Baker. Dagerford in position to tie the game on 3rd down and short here, trying to keep this drive going. It'll be a handoff for Bennett up the middle. Great blocking, and he picks up the 1st down inside the 10. That play just perfectly blocked by the right side of the Rogues offensive line. Now we're going to come out of the 2 tight end package here. And we're going to try Bennett on the left. And again, he gets some blocking, but this time only able to pick up a couple of yards. As a nice play off the edge there by the cornerback, Corey Ambersand, holding him out of the end zone. 2nd down and goal. Appleseed going back to pass. And pressure now, and he's going to be sacked. Held onto the ball too long that time. Marco Marks coming through the middle, working on Bob Capricorn, and he gets to Appleseed for the sack. 3rd down and long now. We need to get it into the end zone. We've got the ball at the 16-yard line. Appleseed back to pass here, and he will roll to the right. Now looking into the end zone for Bennett, but that pass is going to go well out of bounds. Space Hamsters defense locking it down at the end of the drive, and we will have to settle for a 34-yard field goal attempt to tie the game. With 1 minute and 4 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, Danilo Fantone with no win to speak of on this attempt. He puts it up, and it is good. And we are all tied up here in Dagerford. Finally, we are able to stop Baldur's Gate's momentum, as previously they had scored 17 unanswered points. Fantone to boot it deep. Morgan Walker back for the return. And this kick will go to about the 4-yard line. Walker trying to pick up some blocking across the middle and picks up some blocking. A nice return to about the 30-yard line. Travis Cobweb on the tackle that time. So we'll see now what adjustments Dagerford's defense has made as we try to stop that great running attack led by Simon Goodberry. 1st and 10 here. We will bring Polamalu up into the box as a 4th linebacker. They send Mealy in motion off to the right. Back to pass, Knutson. Defense in the zone. And he's going to be sacked. Coming off the edge that time, Sarkhan the Wise bullying the tight end. And that's just a mismatch. When you got a guy as strong as Sarkhan the Wise going up against a tight end, you really need to block him with a offensive lineman. He bull rushed his way to the quarterback that time and picked up the Rogues' 2nd sack of the game. The 3rd sack of the game. That's a decent amount of sacks. 2nd and 16 here. 2 tight ends in. Knutson will go back to pass. Looking off to the right. And dropped! And a flag down. And they're going to call holding on the right tackle, Marvel Smith. So we push him way back. And now it's 2nd down and 26. Defense coming out of the nickel formation. And they will send Lloyd in motion off to the left. Back to pass Knutson. We rush 3. He gets it away. Caught Walker across the middle to about the 25-yard line, and now it'll be 3rd and 15. That brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. A big 3rd down upcoming for the Space Hamsters. We are all tied up at 17. Well, the fans tuning into this one, absolutely getting their money's worth. Hopefully enjoying their free fanny packs as they are being treated to an outstanding football game. Both teams laying it all out on the line as playoff positioning at stake, and they throw to the right for Goodberry, but he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Polamalu. Lefty Washington was coming across the edge and providing pressure that time, blowing up the play in the backfield. They lose yardage. It's 4th and 18. Berger in for the punt. He has not been having a great showing so far today, and another short punt. Rhombus will call for a fair catch at the 36. 1st and 10 upcoming now, and we will hand it to Bennett on the counter to the left. Bennett, good blocking, picks up about 10 yards, close to a 1st down. Rogues out near midfield. We've got the ball at the 45-yard line. There you can see the rushing average. We are averaging over 100 yards on the ground on the season, but today just 45 yards. Bennett will get the call on the right side this time. Picks up the 1st down, a gain of about 2. 1st and 10, Appleseed with the I formation behind him. He will go back to pass. Rolling out to the left now. Looking for somebody downfield. He's going to throw it for Gordon, but intercepted. He didn't get enough on it, and Danny Lyons up the sidelines. Oh, the 2nd interception thrown by Alex Appleseed. My goodness, that was a boneheaded one. He was trying to float it over Lyons, but just didn't get enough on the pass. And it went right to him, and that's going to give Baldur's Gate the ball in field goal range. Who is this bizarro version of Alex Appleseed we are seeing today? Are the playoff jitters getting to him early? Is he worried about defending his MVP? By the way, he's not playing like his best self. We haven't seen this version of him all season long. Knutson here on first down finds Peaches Lloyd, and a good tackle by Cobweb will hold him to a gain of about 4. The third turnover for the Rogues offense today. Very uncharacteristic of us, as we came into this game leading the league with the fewest amount of giveaways on the season. Now here on 2nd and 6, Goodberry will come out of the single back formation. Knutson will go back to pass. Has time, looking over the middle, wide open, Catfish Johnson. First down to the 10-yard line. That one picked up 17 yards as the Rogues couldn't get a pass rush, and Knutson had plenty of time to just sit back there and diagnose the play. That earns them a 1st and goal. He will go back to pass again. And looking over the middle, and caught Walker at the 1-yard line. Barely held out of the end zone. A good tackle there by Polamalu. That's a gain of 9. Rogues will bring the defense up to the line here as they come out in a heavy package. 2 tight ends and Goodberry in the backfield. He will get the call. And Larry Law making the play in the backfield for a loss of a couple. 3rd down and goal. A huge, crucial play for Daggerford's defense. Are we going to be able to get them off the field? Knutson will go back to pass. Pressure now. Gets it away to the left. Intercepted! Cobweb in the end zone. They were trying to get it to Morgan Walker, but Cobweb stepped in front of the pass and made the biggest pick of his season. He's saved his season. Travis Cobweb, the savior of the Rogues. As they were about to go up at least by a field goal, instead it will still be a tie game as the quarterbacks trade boneheaded picks here in the 4th quarter. What an exciting game this is turning out to be. Still all tied up at 17. Appleseed running the play fake here. Looking over the top, trying to find Tugboat. He's got him on the long pass to the 40-yard line. Right in stride. Appleseed just laying it in there. The play fake, the safety's bit up, and Tugboat able to create just enough separation to come away with the pass. That one will get Alex Appleseed over 100 passing yards in the game, as Tugboat is up to 75 yards receiving. On 1st down and 10 here, Appleseed going back to pass, and he's going to try to find Buckshank downfield, and incomplete. 2nd down and 10. We will hand it to Bennett up the middle. Marco Marks swallowing up the running play, stopping it in its tracks, and now it will be 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 9. Appleseed changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He will come out with 4 wide receivers. Going back to pass, looking for Gordon over the middle on the crosser. He's got it! 1st down, Rogues! And a flag coming in late. That's going to be a face mask on Sportsman. That'll move us to the 19-yard line, a 1st down. It all started with the interception by Travis Cobweb, and now Daggerford with the ball deep into scoring range. We need to close out this drive with a touchdown. Handoff Bennett, left side, blown up. A great play by Ambersand, the cornerback, making another stop on a run play. 2nd and 11. Appleseed will go back to pass, and rolling out to the left now. He's going to try to hit Lunch Pail, but can't get it away, as Byron Cherry coming through and making yet another sack for this Baldur's Gate defense. They have been all over Appleseed all game long. The pass rush, perhaps the reason that he's been forced into so many dumb mistakes. That'll make it 3rd down and 19. It is increasingly appearing that we will have to settle for a field goal on this drive. Appleseed will go back to pass, and he's going to look for Bennett on the right. Can Bennett find the edge? He can, but just barely unable to get the 1st down. He will be stopped at the 10-yard line. And despite the protestations of the crowd, they want us to go for it, but we're going to have to take the sure points here with just 4.5 to go in the 4th quarter. This 27-yard field goal attempt for Danilo Fantone to give the Rogues the lead. The hold by Ingram. The kick is up. It's good. 20-17 is the score. And if we do come away with the victory here today, Alex Appleseed will have to buy Travis Cobweb a steak dinner, as the huge interception in the end zone, springboarding the go-ahead drive for the Rogues. Now the defense will have to hold against Baldur's Gate's offense, which has been hot in the 2nd half. Morgan Walker trying to find a hole, but Sam Bamson blowing it up at the 16. Sam Bamson is just such a bad man on kickoff returns. You can't return it off to the left side against Daggerford with that guy over there. And now Baldur's Gate backed up at their own 17-yard line. They will try to run a toss play on the right. Goodberry getting a good block, finding the edge, and picking up 8 yards. Run out of bounds by Washington. It's been over a dozen years since the Baldur's Gate Space Hamsters last made the playoffs. Daggerford and Baldur's Gate have never made the playoffs in the same year. And this pass complete for a 1st down to Mealy at the 28-yard line. Their drive will continue. But that's what's at stake here today. Both of these teams trying to make it into the dance. If Baldur's Gate wins, these will be the two wildcard teams. However, if Daggerford able to pull it out, we will be the division winner. Goodberry off the right, a good gain. Will pick up about 8 yards, tackled by Bunn and Polamalu. 2nd and 2. Knutson will start out under center. He goes back to pass. Pressure coming now. Gets it away to the right. Caught Lloyd at the 48-yard line. Working on Ilko that time on the stop route. A perfect pitch and catch. And now they will have a first down. Close to midfield. 2:40 to go in the fourth. Back to pass Knutson. Pressure coming now. Gets it away. Mealy across the middle. 9-yard pickup. Boomstick on the tackle. And their offense is looking on schedule. Approaching the 2-minute warning now. You can see Knutson's stats on the day. 18 of 24, 175 yards. No touchdowns, but that one back-breaking pick. Handoff. Goodberry, left side, breaks a tackle, cuts it back now, and a first down. He gets it to the 37. That play brought us to the 2-minute warning. Baldur's Gate knocking on the door of field goal range. Defense bringing everybody up toward the middle. And it will be a handoff. Goodberry blown up in the backfield. Larry Law making another play. And now they are going to hustle back up to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Knutson looking right. Caught. Catfish Johnson. Close to a first down. He is brought down just 2 yards short. And the defense calling a timeout here. We want to make sure we're in the right play. 3rd down and 2. The ball at the 30-yard line. They are in field goal range, but I'm sure they would love to get a touchdown and go ahead. Handoff Goodberry. Right side. Finding the edge with a stiff arm to the 10-yard line. And they're going to run no huddle again. Knutson back to pass, looking left. Dropped, incomplete as they were trying to get it to Nagurski. Oh, my heart is pounding as we are shaping up for a classic finish here in Daggerford today. 20-17 the score, Baldur's Gate down by 3. 2 tight ends in on the left side. Knutson back to pass. He's got all day to throw. Looking left. Caught! Touchdown! Itula Mealy, an 11-yard touchdown strike, and the Space Hamsters take the lead. What a drive by Tim Knutson throwing down the gauntlet. And now the extra point in for Kerry London with 1.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Alex Appleseed and company will have one last chance. We're going to need a touchdown. A field goal does us no good. Otis Spuds in for the kick return. This will be his 4th attempt of the game. The kick goes to about the 10-yard line. Spuds trying to find some blocking across the middle. And he will get it to the 25. Well, which Alex Appleseed will we see on this drive? The one that's been making uncharacteristic mistakes all game long, or the one that has been so clutch over the last 2 years plus? 1st and 10. He will look for Bennett across the middle. That'll get us about 8 yards, and we'll hustle back up to the ball. Appleseed changing the play as he gets everybody lined up. Now he will go back to pass. Looking out to the right for Tim Sandman. Got it along the sidelines for a first down to the 46. This is the biggest drive in Alex Appleseed's career. He's up to 387 yards passing on the day. And on 1st and 10, he will roll out. Oh no, he's going to be sacked immediately by the defense. I don't know who that was. I think that was number 64, Rocky Christmas, coming through immediately to make the stop. Well, that puts a damper on things. It only loses 2 yards, though. Now he will go back to pass. Looking on the left, trying to get it to Buckshank. A nice catch. That's going to get us close to a first down. Left 3rd and inches. Upcoming here. 50 seconds to go in the game. Appleseed working from the shotgun. He'll go back to pass here. Has to get it away, trying to find Bennett. And he can't get there. It's going to be 4th down. 4th and inches, and we are going to have to go for it. Down by 4 points late in the fourth quarter. 43 seconds to go in the ballgame. Appleseed back to pass. Buckshank open across the middle for a first down to the 30-yard line. And we will hustle back up to the ball here. Appleseed coming out of the shotgun. And he will go back to pass. Looking left. Eel wide open, and he'll get out of bounds at the 12. First down and 10. Appleseed with 29 seconds left. He will go back. Looking for Eel. Right side. He's got it. And out of bounds at the 5. 26 seconds left. Appleseed from the shotgun. Looking out. Oh, knocked down. Incomplete pass. Time running out on the game now. 3rd down and 3. Appleseed rolling out to the left. And he is going to try to find Gordon in the end zone. Sliding catch. Touchdown, Rogues. Sylvester Gordon with the 4-yard touchdown reception. That's going to put us ahead by 3 points with 18 seconds left. Sylvester Gordon, the hero, at the last second. All we got to do is stop them. And the booth is going to review the catch. That looked like a pretty damn good catch to me. He slid down and caught it. I don't know what there is to review here. Very clearly that ball never hit the ground. We'll try to see if we can get a front angle on it. This is going to be a very strange angle from the bird's eye view. I don't know if this is going to tell us much. The pass is a low one. He has to go down to get it. And it looks like it... Ooh, actually from that angle, it looks like it might have hit the ground. We will see what they say. This is a close one. The ruling stands. The Rogues take the lead on the touchdown catch from Sylvester Gordon. And now the extra point for Danilo Fantone to make it a 3-point game. The kick right down the middle. It's 27-24. A 10-play, 72-yard, 2-minute drill, taking off 1:10 off the clock. What a drive by Alex Appleseed. He had been shaky all game long, but coming away with the fourth quarter comeback, looking like one of those vintage gunslingers of lore. Perhaps writing his legend here as Walker nowhere to go, taken down. It's Spuds at the 12. They'll have a first down and 10, 15 seconds to work with. Knutson going back to pass here. He's got time. Looking short. Knocked away. Knocked down at the line of scrimmage by Larry Law. Now they'll come out with 3 wide receivers. 12 seconds left and the time running out on Baldur's Gate season. Back to pass. Looking left. Knocked away again. Kevin Rhombus this time. Now it'll be 3rd and 10. 8 seconds remaining in the ball game. Daggerford's defense trying to slam the door shut. 3 wide receivers in. Knutson under center. He's got Goodberry in the backfield behind him. They will send Mealy in motion off to the left side. Plenty of time before they need to snap the ball here. Knutson trying to draw him off sides. He will go back to pass. Looking short across the middle. Caught. Johnson, that's going to be well short of the first down. They call their timeout with 4 seconds remaining. This will be the last play of the game. They're going to need to try something deep. They will come out with 4 wide receivers. Walker, Johnson, Lloyd, and Tyree. Out of the shotgun, Knutson. 4th down and 6. The season on the line. He goes back to pass. Looking deep across the middle. Knocked away, boomstick. The Rogues are going to win. We win the division. The clock strikes 0 and the score is 27-24. Daggerford Rogues over the Baldur's Gate Space Hamsters. What a valiant effort they put up. What a classic ball game. It really felt like a playoff atmosphere all game long, and it is a shame that their season is going to have to end like that. But the Daggerford Rogues are moving on. We are going to be the number 2 seed in the playoffs, and we will have next week off. Taking a look at the stats in this game, the 27-24 finish, the Rogues offense finishing with 446 yards, 400 yards through the air. The Space Hamsters, meanwhile, did most of their damage on the ground as they finished with 199 rushing yards. The individual stats today, Alex Appleseed, uncharacteristic 2 interceptions. His passer rating was just 99.6, which, believe it or not, for him, that's an off day. He finishes 26 of 39 for a career high, 433 yards through the air. He completed 66% of his passes and had an 11.1 yards per attempt average. Rushing-wise, Damian Bennett was held in check all game long. He finished with 56 yards on 21 attempts for just a 2.6 yard average, but he did get into the end zone once. Receiving-wise, the leading receivers, Damian Bennett, 7 receptions for 103 yards. Osmataz Buckshank had 7 for 108. And Sylvester Gordon, his best game on the season, he finished with 6 catches for 104 yards and 2 touchdowns, including the game winner right at the very end. Craig Tugboat had 3 big catches as well, going for 75 yards through the air. Earlfriend Vancouver, the player of the game on the offensive line, the Pro Bowl left tackle, had 7 pancakes today and looks to be in fantastic form heading into the playoffs. Defensively, the leading tackler was Troy Polamalu, lefty Washington also with 7 tackles. The Rogues with 3 sacks on the day. Sarkhan the Wise, Gerard Tumbleweed, and lefty Washington got in the backfield. A huge turnover on an interception by Travis Cobweb helped us stay in the game late as it was tied 17-17 and Cobweb picked one off in the end zone. He has made the Pro Bowl as well for his great turnaround to his season. So bad at the start of the year, but my goodness did he put it together down the stretch. On the other side, Tim Knutson finished with 198 yards through the air on 21 of 31 passing with 1 touchdown and 1 pick. Simon Goodberry had 199 yards and 2 touchdowns on 26 attempts. A valiant effort by Simon in the running game, thwarted by Alex Appleseed's masterful work through the air. And that brings us to the end of this one. Your player of the game, Alex Appleseed. He had a couple of turnovers, but he was able to work around it as he finished with 433 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the game-winning drive there at the very end. So that does it for this one. A classic finish at Daggerford Stadium, 27-24 in perhaps the game of the season. The Rogues with everything on the line. We have won the division at 11-4-1. Next time I will do a short breakdown of the playoff matchups and we'll look at everybody who ended up making the final dance. But Baldur's Gate finishes 8-8. Their season comes down to the wire, and a last-second touchdown by Alex Appleseed put them in the dirt. The Rogues win the Sword Coast division, and there will be partying all across Daggerford as we will have a week off before our playoff game. It remains to be seen who we will play, but I'm sure it'll be a tough test. And my goodness, we need the week off after that game. That took a lot out of everybody. What a finish. Sylvester Gordon playing the hero. Rogues win. I've been Todd Gonzalez. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time on Fantasy Football.